Greetings. Several weeks has passed since 1.4 update went live, so let's take a look at Changelog. It's a very huge list, and I will try to point out what is important in my opinion. Now let's start with new content, CQC added, and outfitting for CQC. Obviously we need modules to play with. 3 new ships: Imperial Eagle, Federal Gunship, Federal Assault Ship. Eagle requires you to be Outsider, it's rank 1. Gunship requires to be Ensign, it's rank number 7. At the beginning you could buy Federal Assault Ship if you were at least Chief Petty Officer, which is rank 1, the lowest rank. Which actually doesn't make sense to me because Federal Assault Ship is very similar to Clipper, Imperial Clipper. And to buy Imperial Clipper you have to be rank 7 Baron. But there's a bug, or devs changed their mind, so now to buy Assault Ship you also need to be rank 7 with Feds, it's Ensign. And I would say that makes sense. All ships that are based on dropship should have same rank requirements. Anyway, I have made reviews for each ship, so if you are interested in ships, go and check them out. Also, I've made videos and compared Eagle versus Imperial Eagle, all 3 federal ships, so just go and check them out if you are interested. Also, there are 2 new locations to visit: Hazardous Resource Extraction Site and Compromised Nav Beacon. These are very good places for bounty hunters. There are many large, juicy targets to kill. If you want to have fun, take a friend or 2 and go there. If you want to earn money, go alone. I also have videos about my visit there, so if you want to know more, check them out. Legal salvage missions added. These will pop up in Supercruise as salvageable wreckage signal source. The Xbox One control, obviously, to Mac and PC. And actually this is very important change. Changed how power plant damage is handled. Small chance of instant destruction, which I did not see so far, and otherwise malfunctions and halved power output. What this means? You probably should still target power plant, because most ships will not have set priorities right. And when power plant reach 0%, it will halve energy output, effectively making ship sitting duck, at least while the ship is rebooting, so plenty of time to finish it. In theory, even with half of your energy output, you should be able to power your thrusters, framesheet drive, life support, maybe sensors. So maybe if you are flying a bigger ship, you should take a look at your priorities. Let's move to general tweaks and fixes. Fixed high ranked AI ships not being able to fire due to empty weapon capacitor. Funny. So now all ships should be able to fire at us. Adjustments to how penetrating shots work. If no standard penetration that is set for a ship, use 75% of its size. So this will stop shots going all the way through ships to hit modules at the back. And also on forums I've seen a post where devs explain damage model, and the damage bubble is smaller now, so it's harder to hit modules. Pulse Disruptor is not as useful as before now. Railguns now have extreme penetration distance, will pierce to any module on any ship. Railguns are still most effective weapon, and that's why the ammunition count is so limited. Landing gear speed limiter is now tied to the landing gear toggle. So when you deploy your landing gear, your speed will automatically start to decrease. And fix issues where the station doesn't retaliate when being shot at. Don't shoot at stations. Fix for NPC pirate loadouts that are missing cargo scanners. I would suggest Frontier to just rename this loadout to NPC Griefers. If NPC hull is below 20%, finally, when being spawned in Supercruise, don't try and interdict anybody. I had multiple times stupid small NPCs fleeing from me with 5-10% of the hull. Usually I was on Anaconda, and NPCs were flying some small crap like Diamondback Explorer or something similar, and they managed to run away from Anaconda with like 5%, and the second I entered Supercruise they were there, interdicting me again. That was quite annoying. It stops now. Don't allow NPCs to interdict if the target is charging the hyperspace drive. No, it doesn't work. You will still get interdicted a lot of times while you are charging your frameshift drive. Even more, I was once interdicted the split second after I exited hyperspace. I crashed into Star obviously, and there were nobody. Give AI wing members the same wanted clean status as their lead, so the whole group will have the same status on spawning. This actually is very good also, because remember the wing of 3 anacondas, one wanted to clean, you kill 3 anacondas, one will have nice bounty, 2 will have 400 credits. And what's even worse, one anaconda will fight you while others will just stay there and spectate. Increased malfunction chances on dumbfire missiles as they were far too low. Well, the damage also is far too low. Devs actually told already that they will tweak missiles again, because for now if you see "Warning, missile incoming", at best you will just smile. Well, if you have shields on, you will smile. If you don't have shields, you're bad. Anyway, missiles will be tweaked somewhere in the future. NPCs can interdict other NPCs, that's funny. Finally, not only commanders will get griefed by NPCs, but NPCs will grief each other. Fix outfitting screen giving inaccurate ranges for sensor scanners and ECM. Showing correct information always is good. Reduce the size of the Anaconda's power plant hit, so it will be slightly harder to hit Anaconda's power plant, and force minimum of 10 credits to hull repair cost check. That's probably the bug with these 10 credits repair price now. Increase health values for Diamondback cockpits. I didn't fly much Diamondbacks now, but it makes sense. Update the pirate lord to have a better pirate loadout. He had no interdictor or cargo scanner. So NPC pirates had no cargo scanners, pirate lords had no cargo scanners. What the hell were they doing? Bulletin board now shows which major faction mission is related to. It's actually a good change, because if you are ranking up, you can see right away which major faction belongs to this minor faction. System scenarios are regenerated when system state changes. There were loads of bugs because of that. Power plant damage changes. Rather than going critical when badly damaged, they will drop into a limp home state and provide 50% emergency power. And the reboot repair sequence is now able to repair power plants to restore full functionality. So still, it's a viable option to target power plants. Reduce station rate of fire but increase per shot damage to compensate. Less shots, more damage. Fix for mining lasers not having gun sights includes Torvalds mining lens. So now you will have gun sight for your mining laser. Player allied with opposing power didn't get bounty when firing on player allied with systems power. Fixed. Multiple wars, civil wars in a single system. Wars between non-controlling factions are allowed and will coincide with scenarios generated by the controlling minor state. So more civil wars in a single system. Fixed module hit locations for all ships, improving layout and correcting oversized overlapping setups. Mostly damage bubbles got reduced. Support multiple conflicts within a given star system. However, one minor faction can still only be involved in a single conflict, which makes sense. Minor faction conflict states can now take precedence over economic states. Many change to background simulation as well, which is good. Improve abandoned branch rewards for massacre missions. It used to be a really silly reward, but still I doubt anyone will abandon if the payout will be 40 times less than mission payout. Fix a rare bug where a station could be destroyed and recreated while hyperspacing or supercruising away from the station. Funny, I did not see that. Show a loading screen with spinning ship, finally, when changing ships at shipyard. No more black screens. Destroying an NPC's power plant and them not exploding results in the AI continuing to fight like normal. Fixed. So AI finally will follow same rules as we do. Updated the minor faction state, warm-ups, durations and cooldowns to give a much more dynamic galaxy. I would like to see those cooldown times, but as we all know, we will not be given exact numbers. It's a huge list really. If you want to read it all, go on Frontier forums, the link will be below this video. But I just wanted to point out things that you probably should know. The biggest difference now is done to power plant and to damage model, so it's harder to hit modules. That also makes sense all in all. I just hope that devs will find time and fix previous bugs. There's a lot of them still in the game. Fly safe, commanders.